Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home of the Minnesota Golden Gophers, as we get set for what ought to be a terrific battle. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the USC Trojans taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Trojans will kick it away to start. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Golden Gophers offense is on the field for the first time today. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on it.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
They'll leave it with him. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. To throw, it's Brosmer. Quick strike complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll go back to the ground. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to him. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun, the give to the back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Spencer. And they're able to get him on the ground. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. They're working that left side. And the Golden Gophers are stopped, but not before getting the first down. The hand to the running back. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the running back. Running with power. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The 11th play of this opening drive. They face a 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. The Golden Gophers with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Pulled down after a pickup of 3, balls at the 13. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Brosmer. He makes a grab. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Quarterback on the keeper. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Minnesota!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that was a methodical 17-play drive for the touchdown. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Trojans offense will get the ball for the first time. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these 2 star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these 2 dudes on the field. They're 2 of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. They're like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. Lets it fly. Makes the catch on the left. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And the Trojans want to move quickly. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Trojans!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished things off by racing 37 yards to the end zone. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They move the tight end all over. Power football with the run. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. It'll be a draw. Plows through the defense. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. At the 35, he's open. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the 1st down, you chew up a bunch more yards too. Nice execution by this offense.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. He's going to pass. And the pass hits, picked off. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Grabbed behind the line. It's Marks. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. They go to the draw. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Golden Gophers will have it 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Using the quick game. They make the stop right there. Good pickup is still short of the 1st down. Fast motion from the offense. Wants to throw. It's Brosmer. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. The play action fake. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. On the ground, it's Marks. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Working the middle, it's complete. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Trojans look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quick completion on the out route. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's going to throw deep right side. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back, he sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Ohio State looked dominant in a victory that was never really in question. That offense had zero problem putting up points, not unlike the days of Stroud and Fields and so many greats before them.
Connection to the right.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They get him down after he makes the catch. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. To the air, it's Moss. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Hits him in stride at the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. And once he got loose, it was all over. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a big play. 68 yards on the touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Jackson. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
But when you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He's got his man. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Pulls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. The Golden Gophers have taken it inside the 20. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Dropping back, it's Brosmer. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Getting some heat. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be... He fakes it. They fake it. Goes to the tight end. And they thought they could pull off the surprise. Well, the surprise was on them. A stop. You want to be bold and daring, but sometimes you got to know when to just take the 3. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at the bank there in the Twin Cities.
We're all locked up here in the 3rd quarter as he's set to kick it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. First play from scrimmage here in the 2nd half, and they'll keep it on the ground. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Off play action. With the catch, it's Lane. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Gives it to the back on the draw.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. To the ground with the back. Smashes through. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? 1st and 10 from their own 17. They're getting this guy lathered up. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's Brosmer. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. And the Golden Gophers have their offense in high gear. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Completion a little short of the sticks, it's 2nd down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. The run from the shotgun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. The Golden Gophers get the 1st down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Taylor has it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. He's got it again. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
To the air, it's Moss. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And that's good enough for 1st down.
Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Gets it out quickly. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Brings up 2nd down.
Trying the left side. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Powers forward. Touchdown USC. And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of time to hesitate. If you see a split second, you see a hole, you've got to hit it right now. Nice job by the RB there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. North Carolina ran roughshod over the competition today, en route to a double-digit victory. And they looked clean doing it, and I don't just mean in those Carolina blue unis. This team is a buttoned-up group. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. On target to the left. Off he goes. The 20. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. They didn't give him much on the return, but they are in prime scoring position at the 22.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And from this angle, I don't think he got the 1st down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And they go back on top.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession, give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Hand off from the shotgun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs.
good enough for a first down.
To the air, it's Moss. Wide open downfield. Oh, look out, there he goes. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Number 1.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Quarterback will audible. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. He knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. They'll ride the hot hand. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Golden Gophers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Branch. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Didn't help themselves much on 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 20. On the move, it's Marks. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the left side. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Trojans! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
35, Minnesota, 24.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's able to work his way on the return up to the 23 before he steps out of bounds. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up, and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Looking for a man. It's Brosmer. Makes the grab on the left. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. The expressway is wide open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Late in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
Now they'll try to get the 2 and make it a 3-point game late. They want to throw it. Working that left side now. Stopped at the 1-yard line, mere steps away from taking it to the house.
USC.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll go to the ground. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Little too much juice on that one from the junior. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get to him. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Trojans send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll call for the fair catch here. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. The give. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver shows motion. The inside handoff. He picks up maybe a couple before he stops right at the 30-yard line. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Scanning the field, it's Brosmer. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line. No, what a move! Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Gonna run it. It's Marks. Still running at the 40. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Quickly to the tight end. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Now the play fake. Coming after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. tight game, 3rd and long coming. He's looking downfield to throw. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Trojans.
USC.
Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears. And with that latest touchdown, he's looking to etch his name alongside the Trojan Immortals at quarterback.
Yeah, and there's so many stars that have played quarterback at USC that when they get the ball and they do their damage, guess what? They win big-time trophies. And this guy, you have days like this, week in and week out, you will be recognized as the best player in college football.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. UConn has the lead right now. Husky hysteria has been palpable all week across the state, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 6 over Temple. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Snares it outside. It's Taylor. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. He's going up top here late in the game. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking for a crease. It's Marks. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And they'll have to settle for a field goal drive. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking.
Brings up Second down.
Looking to throw, it's Brosmer. Feeling some heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the ball is picked off. Taking it the other way. He was hoping for that interception return for the touchdown, but he's brought down at the 27.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. This is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix it, get it back together, try to pull some wins, try to figure this thing out.
It's frustrating too, David, because this is a team that has a lot of talent. I think part of the problem these last couple of games now has been lack of effort. So if you're on the coaching staff, maybe you're ready to start giving new guys an opportunity to see the field and just see what they can do.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.